Hey gang, welcome back. This is Izzy from the InnerFoodies channel out on YouTube. It's been a while, but I wanted to get back and try to make some more videos on cooking. You know, I've had a passion to try to start learning how to cook, how to be a better cook, how to be a better cook in general though, because I'm starting to like this. It's good for me. It's kind of almost like therapeutic. It's relaxing. So I've enjoyed being able to make videos like this, and today I wanted to let you know we're going to go ahead and make ancho barbecue sloppy joes. So wish me luck. Okay, so just want to read out some brief ingredients. This is not a very difficult meal to make, so it'll be pretty neat though. What we're gonna have is we're gonna use some potatoes, small yellow onion, dill pickle. Obviously we're gonna have hamburger buns. We're gonna use some barbecue sauce, a little bit of ketchup, some chili powder, beef stock concentrate. It seems like beef stock concentrate's used on a lot of things. We're gonna go ahead and use a little bit of cornstarch, definitely ground beef, and some additional seasoning. This is gonna be a pretty good recipe. I know as a kid we used to eat sloppy joe, and it's always been a little favorite of mine. Okay, so first things first, we're going to go ahead and preheat our oven to 450. We're going to cook our potatoes in the oven. I'm going to start prepping the products, the produce. You know, it's always my first goal, I think, is to always go ahead and start with the vegetables and then work my way through everything else. Maybe that's a rule of thumb that we need to consider. But anyway, I'll get that rolling. Okay, so I got a couple of potatoes and I'm going to go ahead and cut them up to 1/4 inch. I'm going to make like steak fries for them. Then I'm going to get an oven pan. I'm going to put a little olive oil on the pan and throw them in the oven for about 20 minutes, but I'm certainly going to season them. All right, so I've cut up my potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and put them in a pan, and then I'll put some seasoning on them. Okay, I'm going to add a spoonful of seasoning, and then I'm going to use black pepper on my cut potatoes, fries. And I'm going to throw them in the oven for about 20 minutes. I'm going to go and put some pepper on it. See you later, Mr. Potato. Oh, hey, by the way, I'm kind of interested in looking into purchase some cutlery. New like steak knives and a cooking knife. So if you know of any good brands, any recommendations that you might make for me so that I can use cooking use to prep these meals, please go ahead and put them on the YouTube comment section. That would be pretty neat. And just as a reminder right now, if you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and please like, share, and subscribe. That'll help me grow my channel. Next thing for me to do is to go ahead and dice up the onions and also a pickle. So we'll go ahead and make thin slices out of the pickle. It's not like the neatest thing to be able to just go in and mess around with pickles. You know, the small pickles, sweet pickles are great. The old dill pickles that you would get at the movie theaters were like excellent. And adding this to our meal is just like a plus. Okay, so the next thing for me to do is to create the sauce. I'm going to just make it, keep it plain and simple. I'm going to use ketchup. I'll use some barbecue sauce. I'll put it in a little chili powder and a little cornstarch just to make sure that it all kind of adds up together. This is a basic combination of how to make the sloppy joe mix, but I'm sure it's going to be really, really tasty. Okay, so I've added my ketchup, barbecue sauce, some cornstarch, and some chili powder, and I'll just mix it in. I did want to ask if you have a particular brand of ketchup or a particular brand of barbecue sauce that you like and you'd like to share, feel free to put it in the comment section of this video. Maybe in the future I can go ahead and see about finding it when I'm out shopping and using it on some of my meals, and then I can possibly let y'all know how it turns out and how it ends up comparing to, what I have. Yeah, I do like being able to find out what other types of items are out there at the store. So, if you just feel friendly and feel free to leave that comment on the section, and I'll go back at a later time and review it. Once again, I just want to remind you to like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to grow this YouTube channel, and I appreciate any support that you have to provide me. So the next thing for me to do is go ahead and cook the ground beef. What I'll do first is I'll get a medium-sized pan. I'll put it in medium heat. I'll put a little bit of olive oil, and then I'll put in the onions, cook it first. Once the onions are cooked, I'll go ahead and throw in some ground beef, and then we'll keep at it. Medium heat, a little bit of olive oil. Mix up my pan. I might put a little more in it. Okay, we're gonna cook these onions for a bit. And now I'll be adding the ground beef to the meal. Break it up. There's a lot of ground beef. I think it's about a half pound. Okay, so the next thing to do is to go ahead and put some salt and pepper into my ground beef, and then go ahead and put some of the sloppy joe / barbecue mix into the meal. Delicious. So I used to have an electric stove in my other house, and in this place I have a gas burning stove, and I didn't realize how quickly you can heat and cook stuff on a stove, and I'm really learning to like these gas stoves. The flame, put in medium heat, low heat, it's quick. It just seems to work for me. So let me know what you think. Okay, so the next thing for me to do is put a couple buns in the oven, no pun intended. And then once that's done, I believe I can take the potatoes, the French fries, out of the oven and start some of my prep. And it seems that somebody wants to say hello. Hello, people. She's probably looking for food. Ain't happening, baby. Just ain't happening. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here's my final product. Just wanted to show it to you again. It's the sloppy joes and some fries. Oops. Look at that. Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, this is Izzy from InnerFoodies. If you have any particular recipes that you'd like me to try out and cook and prep, please feel free to share and subscribe that information on my YouTube channel, on the comment section, and I'll make sure to review it. Once again, please make sure to indulge yourself and embrace the inner foodie. Bye now.